The craziest game I ever saw, well, that's easy. That's the 1974 Ohio State-Michigan State football game, the Levi Jackson run game, and the officials left, and it took 45 minutes to figure out did Michigan State or Ohio State win the game in Spartan Stadium, and Ohio State was #1 that day. And Denny Stoltz's team came back to win 16-13. And I did that game on radio. That was before they had radio networks. And I remember we had to be on the air for 45 minutes because they had to go find the game officials who had left the stadium to get out of all the confusion. And on that last play, did Ohio State score, did Michigan State hold them? That was by far the craziest game I can remember.
Yeah, I haven't given a lot of thought. I guess off the top of my head, the craziest game I've ever been to is March 26th. 1997. I'll never forget the date, because it's so important in Red Wing history. They were going after their first cup in 42 years, and the goalies were fighting, and Darren McCarty beat the you-know-what out of Claude Lemieux, and there was blood all over the ice, and the fans were so into it, and it was so dramatic, and then the Red Wings were down in that game, came back to win in overtime, and that spurred them to their first Stanley Cup in 42 years in 1997. That game I'll absolutely never forget.